Look at the room you're in right now. Now strip all of that away. Just a hole in a rock, open to a wind that could kill you. This was home. For thousands of years, the last ice age peaked around 20,000 years ago. In Europe and Siberia, temperatures dropped 5 to 10 degrees. Further north, the land was buried under kilometers of ice. Just south of the ice, people followed the mammoth herds. Exposed skin began to die within minutes. The cave was the difference between alive and dead. But a raw cave is not shelter. Wind drives straight through. These people were not passive. They were modifiers, builders. First, they engineered the entrance, animal hide, stitched and stretched across the opening. Not one layer, 3. Each with a different job. Still air trapped between layers blocks the cold. Same as double-glazed glass. They chose caves facing away from the wind. Site selection, real estate logic. Inside, fire was not just warmth, it was the operating system. One central fire. Smaller fires around the edges. Each zone had a purpose. Food here, tool making there. Thermal zoning. Same logic as modern underfloor heating. Elders and children nearest to the warmest spot. Nothing random about it. No trees on the steppe. So they used mammoth dung, processed for consistent burning. Bone fat in stone lamps, burning for hours. Engineered fuel, not random scraps. Innermost layer, animal hide, fur facing inward. Traps warm air against the body. 3 layers, 3 materials, 3 thermal jobs. Identical to modern wall insulation. Different materials. Identical physics. 26,000 years apart. Seal a cave too tight, and moisture from your own breath destroys it from inside. Small openings near the ground pulled in fresh cold air. Warm, wet air rose and escaped at the top. Stack ventilation, used in modern passive houses today. After dark, they slept in 2 phases. 4 hours, then awake, then 4 more. That wakeful hour in the night, it wasn't insomnia. It was the original human pattern. At night, 81% of conversation was stories. The campfire was the original theater. The art that defined our species, made by firelight during the long winter months. Not made in summer warmth, made in bone houses, while the steppe froze outside. Clothing worked the same way, multiple layers, each hide chosen for a specific property. Clothing worked the same way, multiple layers, each hide chosen for a specific property. When the shelter was damaged, they repaired it immediately. It was a living system. At the end of the Ice Age, the knowledge wasn't lost to disaster. It was simply no longer needed. Modern Arctic engineers studied these caves and walked away genuinely surprised. We forgot the knowledge, then spent a century rediscovering what they'd already solved. The next time you reach for that thermostat, remember what it cost to get here. You didn't invent warmth. You inherited it from the most ingenious engineers who ever lived.